Liverpool versus Manchester United.
I'm looking forward to that very much. I am looking forward to it.
You're looking forward to the match.
Exactly.
Liverpool versus Manchester United. What's your expectation?
Well, I think as it stands now, I can't believe that I will be at where I am on the log, on the table. At this time of this, I was thinking I would still be top, maybe like 5 or 8 points. I have to be. Yes, I'm going to say it. I was thinking I would be 8 points. There will be an 8-point gap right now in the where we are in the season. But it's football is unpredictable. Now I understand that people are going to be writing off Liverpool, and I'm still going to come out and say that it is when people write off Liverpool that Liverpool performs best. Yes, you can go back to when we played Barca, when we won Barca 4-0 at Anfield.
This is history.
It is what Liverpool have been doing over time. Okay, if you want to go back to recent times,
Okay.
I won Madrid last season. I won Man City home and away last season. It's something I've not done in about 10 years or so. So, for people watching, I want you to be very, 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 very eager to go and watch that match and believe what I'm going to tell you now, that we are going to beat Man United with 4 goals to 0. Thank you very much. I don't care who's in the room with me, whether you're a Man U fan, I don't fucking care. That is the truth. So, 4-0 victory to Liverpool. Thank you.
4-0.
It's going to be a thumping. Be with me, stay with me.
I know aware of what you're saying. Like the 4 goals. Hey, you're sounding as if you are playing. You are sounding as if you are playing a Yimba. let's hear from the United fan that is in the building. So, Baba. Yeah, as Liverpool mouth they sharp, they run and they top up and down like say to score 4 goals now. What that?
You know one thing. When it comes to football, as Man United and Man United fans, I think we've seen it all. We've seen the glory days. We've seen exactly as you put it, the highs and the lows. From that glorious night in Moscow against a certain team from London, and then we moved on to losing 2 finals in 3 years against a certain team from Spain, and then we moved on to dominating the Premier League, winning stretch consecutive titles back to back, being the first team to do that. And then we now move post Fergie. Okay, there was a particular striker in Arsenal that was scoring very useless goals, and then we gave him his first Premier League title. So as a Man United fan, I'll say I've seen it all. So when it comes to the match, I'm humble. I would say I'm humble in the sense that I really don't know the team that will come out of or walk out of the tunnel on Sunday. United can come out with a very good performance against Liverpool, depending on the particular team and their temperament and their whatever the coach tells them to do on the day. And then they can come out and then
the coach will definitely tell them to beat Liverpool, to win, to go. Yes,
I have a problem, right?
What is the problem?
My problem is with Ruben Amorim. It's person. I have a problem with it because you cannot tell me that you are so stubborn and adamant, wanting to put square pegs in round holes. It is very obvious that we don't have the players that suits this style of play, and then we are coming against a Liverpool that has very staunch midfielders in Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and their 120 million baller. So my point is that that game will be lost and won in the midfield.
And this is midfield. When you say lost and won in the midfield, you know the formation your coach will deploy. Definitely he will stick to his style of play, which is the 3-5 ahead. So when you say in the midfield, can Liverpool overpower your 5 midfielders, the stacked midfields that you're going to play?
You putting Casemiro, or you putting Casemiro to compete with the legs of Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. I'm not sure Casemiro has that leg to match Szoboszlai and Gravenberch in that midfield. So I don't know what Amorim has in his coffers coming from Sunday.
Okay, outside that, he may come up with some changes.
Exactly,
But the likes of Ahmad.
That's what I'm saying. The game itself, right?
Okay.
The game, because Liverpool it is not rocket science. Man United has never been in possession. Man United has never been in possession. So Liverpool would definitely crowd the midfield and then have the ball to play. Where United can hurt Liverpool, I think, quick counters. We have very good. I don't know if Mason Mount is back.
Sesko is there, and
I don't know
Bruno
if
Fernandes
Mount
will play.
Exactly, he would. But I don't know if we have those, or whatever formation is going to be would empower Mbeumo, Ahmad, and Cunha to perform. But again, the game will be won and be lost in the midfield.
There's a statement you made. Yeah, you said that you are not sure of who is coming out of that tunnel. So are you telling me that up until now, the game week 9, I think, that Amorim does not have a starting 11?
Definitely. I don't know for that one. I actually don't blame, because injuries have not been fair to him too.
Okay.
If you are going to consider that, injuries have not been fair to Amorim. But then again, we don't have the players to play his style of play. Definitely, and that's my problem.
The style of play, he is not going to change. He is not going to change it.
He's hell bent on the style of play.
Now, this style of play has come to stay. There's no point complaining. There's no point shouting. There's no point, because he has used this style of play and he has stick to it. He has said, "This is what I do. This is what I have been doing. This is what I will continue to do."
That is my problem. Sporting is born.
It was in Sporting, but here in United, it's not working. Although it has started showing signs of fruitfulness, in the sense that
you can't use Sunderland to judge.
Can I give
you yes, it has started showing signs of fruitfulness, in the sense that look at the previous game that Manchester United won.
We struggled.
But you guys, it's a win. It's a win.
I'm not. Let me divert it. I feel. Someone asked me what the problem of Man United is.
Yes, and I will still ask you again if another person.
So now let me answer. Okay, well, let me tell you the reply I gave to him. I told him that Man United, we are going through what you call an identity crisis. What is the style of play of this club? When you want to talk about the European giants, Barcelona have a particular style of play, their identity. You know that whichever manager that is coming, whatever player that is coming to that team, this is the style of play of the club, their identity. Bayern Munich have their identity. Madrid have their identity. Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, the big guns, they have their identity. They have what we know the club to do.
Yes.
Man United, after Ferguson, the 4-4-2, after Ferguson came David Moyes. David Moyes did what he did. They changed to Van Gaal. Van Gaal did what he did. Mourinho, Vafagnik, Carrick, Ten Hag,
all the coaches.
They keep coming with different ideologies, different philosophy.
And none of them is really working.
If the club itself, the club needs to sit down and say, this is the identity we want.
This is the path we want to go.
A manager that suits this identity. Okay. You get players that suits this identity, this style of play.
Like what Arsenal did.
That's it. No matter how good Antonio Conte is or Jose Mourinho, you can never see those managers in Barcelona, because they don't fit their philosophy. They don't fit their style of play. No matter how good those managers are, that is a club that has a clear-cut identity, which Man United doesn't have. So I thought the people that call the shots in that club, the sporting directors, the people at the end of affairs that manage or that sign these players and sign these coaches. The club is supposed to have. That's the only way I see the club going. You are supposed to sit down and have a complete overhaul. Start from the manager. What kind of manager do we want that will fit this our style of play? What kind of players per se will fit into this? We can't just see a player that probably scores 20 goals in every DVC in Holland, and then you're going to bring him for outrageous funds. I mean, outrageous sign up fees. So again, back to the match against Liverpool. As I said earlier, I'm very humble. I'm a very humble. Of course, the club has made me very humble.
Humility will not save you.
But then again, if we are supposed to play Liverpool, it's now. If you are going to pick the right time to, if you ask me, if I'm going to choose the right time to play Liverpool, or yes, Liverpool, if I'm to play Liverpool, I want to play them now because Liverpool, they are not at their best.
Currently,
They are not at their best.
I may not be a United fan.
They are going to be biased because they are Arsenal fan.
I'm not
Whatever
biased.
you are going to be saying here is going to be biased because you want to stay top of that table. So
Not for the fact that I want to stay top of the table, but United na big team. You know, go make we do them like that. For a while now, they've not been there. So at least make we pity
you
them.
don't collect this United 3 points. I don't collect my own.
No, that's how bad. That's how bad. No, that's how
So
bad.
at least make we pity them, make them win Liverpool, so that they will come up. It is not good to see
So
your.
they can come up and then you stay up.
It's not.
Oh yeah now. You pitiful and give people and 3 points. Make
It's
them
not
come
good
up.
to see your brother in 15, like 16, 17. Nah, why now? Manchester United. I have people in Man U. I have my friends that are supporting this club. So at least let them come up.
As you get friends for Man U, I follow get friends for Fulham. Me, I want me them. Hey now, I get like 3 now. I get Kabubasi for them.
For that match, Arsenal will win. No worry, make Arsenal win. You get
Against
why?
Fulham?
Yes.
Okay.
You get why?
So let's just finish with Man United. But my point is that if we are going to call a spade now, if you want to compare Man United and Liverpool
Yes.
presently now,
Yes.
the couple of players you have in Liverpool and the couple of players you have in Man United, I promise you cannot aside Bruno Fernandes and let's say Cunha
Cunha is the
or
Mbeumo.
Mbeumo,
Yeah.
there is no Man United player that will enter the Liverpool team and start. That's how bad. No, that's how bad the team is now.
This one enter.
No, for real. So if you want to call player for player, like probably we're supposed to do a joint starting 11.
Okay, starting 11.
The aside Bruno Fernandes, let's see.
And even from the goalkeeper,
There's
the
no
goalkeeping.
Which was
department.
Neymar just came. Abidi Bayanda, those boys. I mean, so if you want to call player for
And
player,
let's go to the defense line.
player for player,
It's not the match.
It's debatably. So
Like,
that's like Bruno. Bruno doesn't start ahead of Salah in any way.
he cannot, because Salah is good.
David doesn't start ahead of Salah.
Yes.
So I think it's probably Bruno or Kobe. Probably I might put Kobe ahead of Gapo.
That would be the only two, because Sesko cannot bench your striker.
He cannot. Isak,
Isak.
he cannot. I said it's only Bruno or Cunha can start into that can enter to Liverpool starting level and start. So when you want to call player for player, United, I think they are at disadvantage. As of today, again, United is the most inconsistent team. So
That is a quote. That is a quote I'm going to borrow. That is a quote I'm going to borrow.
The statement is, let's get that again. United is
the most inconsistent team.
consistent.
Like they are so consistent in inconsistency over the years. Like United you can imagine the performance.
United.
Please hold on. You can imagine the performance we put up against Arsenal. Although we lost,
But that was a very good.
And then you can imagine, why can't we just build up? We were unlucky that Arsenal scored.
Through a set piece.
Of course, yeah.
Stoke City.
I know you want to say
Set piece 18 now. You know.
So I'm telling you, Arsenal won that game, right? But if we were a serious team or if we were a consistent team, and then we put up that kind of performance week in, week out, we'll be we'll be at least probably close to the top 4. But you can imagine like the energy this team puts up week in, week out, and I feel for people. Honestly, I feel for. I'm in Nigeria, right, watching these games, and I feel for people paying good money to go watch these games live. I feel for them going to Old Trafford to watch these teams. Some of them travel away to follow the team and watch the team and see them put up some very shabby performances. No, I really feel for them. So the team is very inconsistent. But then again, United we have a team for the top four teams, right? So let's see what goes. My fingers are crossed. But I mean, 4-0, he said.
Nottingham versus Chelsea, Nottingham Forest.
I think Nottingham didn't do Esposito well. Then sacking or laying off that man for the former Tottenham coach, I think it doesn't sit well with me, because Esposito is a manager that instills his values in. I mean, the guy was a thorn in Man City's flesh while he was in Wolves, right? The guy, I think he knows what. I think it was. I think towards the last two matches to the end of the season that Nottingham fell off the top 4. Nottingham Forest were actually
Nottingham was
like they were top
consistently
4,
doing well.
So you laying off that manager and then bringing in a totally different manager.
I win in my second season.
I
win this
season. I always win in my second season.
Very funny guy.
So I mean, I understand that, because
Okay, so we are winning the second season.
They are not in the same pedestal as they were last season.
Okay.
And then they are coming to play a Chelsea side that is firing on all cylinders, I think.
They're not as firing as much. I know I lost to them, but let me just chip in. Yeah. They are riddled with injuries as it stands. Palmer is out. Yes. James.
But Palmer being out doesn't mean that, because they proved it
against
Liverpool. Yes, I think they played Palmer has been out and Chelsea is still winning.
They won against they won against Liverpool.
Yes, week before last. Okay, the last game I said I was calling Chelsea Cole Palmer FC. Chelsea fans, please, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Now still Cole Palmer FC.
No, it's no longer Cole Palmer FC.
In as much as
get why I talk like that.
In as much as
this is no longer Cole Palmer FC, because you guys did wonderfully well against Liverpool. Like I was like,
no, I mean,
without Palmer,
Arsenal fans, they will say anything. They will say anything.
Like, without Palmer, this team is bound to suffer. But you guys proved me wrong. Like, you came on board and you say, Palmer or no Palmer, this team can do it, and they did it.
Yes.
Big shout out to Gustavo, man.
Gustavo is your guy now. I hope he will be your guy when you play him in 2 weeks.
No, Gustavo, he was amazing, and he's that guy. Watch out for Gustavo. He gets why.
I think Maresca is doing a good job in terms of team management. As much as it's very, very sad that I have to admit this as a Man United fan. Chelsea will win. I'm telling you, there's no club in this world I dislike than Chelsea. There's no. That's why I said
Nottingham Forest is playing from home.
Definitely,
they are playing at home.
Even if they're playing in Europe, Chelsea will beat Nottingham every time. They have injury crisis too.
Okay.
One of their potent players last season, Olaino. I don't know if he's back now training. He's not back completely, but I mean, they have injury crisis too. So, and then the new manager.
I think the manager is the problem.
Okay, let's. We are done with Chelsea, right? Let's move over to Brighton versus Newcastle. What do you have to say? Newcastle, well, you saw what happened to them against Arsenal, and Newcastle has always been a strong team. So versus Brighton, and Brighton is playing home. What do you expect?
I think Brighton have not really
found their rhythm.
They have not found their rhythm so far this season. And Liverpool, Newcastle sold their goal poacher to Liverpool. I think it might end up a draw.
A draw.
Yeah.
For me, I would say Newcastle versus. I see Newcastle winning because there's something Newcastle has that Brighton don't have.
Which is, please?
That hunger and goal scoring ability. Like, they have a very good striker that they got to replace Alexander Isak, and that guy has been doing great.
Well, I think Newcastle will win.
So I see Newcastle coming out of this one
because in terms of the midfield game, they have Guimaraes, they have Joelinton. Now they also have, I think, what's the other guy's name? Not Gordon in the midfield. Tonali. Okay, Now I know Brighton they are good because they have the Minte guy. Minte is actually classic, but of course they have Welbeck is actually coming from the bench. I don't know what the coach is planning. But
I think was it against
Against Chelsea, yes, he came from the bench. So even the next match, I think he came from the bench as well. So I don't know what the coach is planning. But Brighton is a solid team. Also, Newcastle is a solid team. And they have a very prolific striker. That guy with the Made.
Yeah.
I don't understand his technique.
That, right?
Yeah, his technique of shooting is mad. So I think that is what would age them over Brighton.
Now, the big one, Tottenham versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa, and we know how amazing Aston Villa could be because I'm an Arsenal fan and I know what they did to me last season.
Aston Villa, I think Aston Villa, true be told, they have not actually picked up their lead in this season too. They have not actually. I think they have actually managed just.
For me, I see a draw. I see a draw in this game. Tottenham versus Aston Villa.
I see Tottenham pitching that.
Tottenham.
Yeah, I said at the beginning of the season that Tottenham should be top 3 at the end of the season. Why? Because of Thomas Frank, that coach. Now, as it is in the season, it's looking like it's not possible. Why? Because James Maddison is out, and that was a player that he fancies so much. So I hope that if James Maddison is able to come back, probably for the end of the season, he should be able to pick up. And even as it is now, they're still playing well, they're still playing okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Football na coach. If you don't get better coach, you will play rubbish. So Thomas Frank, with that Brentford team he was coaching last year, and he did wonders. I think he beat Man City home and away. So I think. So Thomas Frank is a very good coach, and I believe that they should be able to edge it over Aston Villa.
So Man City versus Everton. Man City versus Everton. What's your take?
Erling Haaland hat-trick.
Unbelievable. I think it's too much. I think it's too much to give Haaland hat-trick.
Erling Haaland hat-trick.
I would say.
I promise you, Man City will win.
I would say brace. Let's give Haaland brace.
Do you know which Everton defender will start against? Are you?
No, it's not even about Haaland. Haaland might score, but you said win.
My score now. No, they talk Haaland might score. Haaland.
Okay, sorry guys. Haaland will surely score.
I mean,
He's a beast.
If you are to play, you can play Haaland to score. Now me give you that one. That one not sure.
That's if you're a betting man. That's
Yes, play Haaland to score.
it.
But let's not forget, Everton is a solid team.
Solid. How Everton takes solid now.
I can't place exactly which player, but I know they have Ndiaye and they have very good players.
Let's be realistic. Everton is no match for Man City, except maybe Pep Guardiola. Sometimes he dey old. You get how old age they affect them. Except Guardiola.
But I don't see any way Everton getting the result.
And the tactics,
I don't see anywhere on this start. I don't see any way Everton will get the result against Man City.
Okay.
I don't see. I see Man City pitching that.
Well, I have to be different one here and say Everton draw or win.
Okay. No, I can't say that. If you're saying that, I don't know where you smoke your weed from. So I would say Man City straight win. Man City is going all the way. Now Fulham versus Arsenal.
That's my game. I'm live there.
On a very serious note, my head is telling me that something wonderful will happen in that game.
I'm with you.
So I'm saying
the most wonderful and miraculous thing that can happen, if it will even happen, if it may happen, may be a draw. Nothing else can happen in that game.
I'm telling you that Fulham will get the result against Arsenal.
They will not.
I'm with you, my boss.
Sentiment aside,
That is what I'm telling you. The highest result they can ever get is a draw.
That is the result. You've done 2 points.
You've done 2 points. I'll talk my
but for real, they are not getting it. They are not. Arsenal will win. But if it happens that they are getting a draw, it will greatly affect
The title race. I mean, to begin with,
it will greatly affect Arsenal because Liverpool will come all out.
To be very honest with you.
Do you think that Arsenal can stay top? You're an Arsenal fan. Can stay top of the table for the next 4 game weeks? Just be honest with me.
Like if they can stay, they have done it before. Now, see, my problem with Arsenal my problem with Arsenal is not staying top of the table for 4 game weeks or 6 game weeks. The problem with Arsenal has always been: are you able to top this table at the end of the season, like the dying minute when
when push comes to shove.
yes, when we get to the winning, it has gotten to the time that we are going to win trophy.
But then I think they can actually win because their next fixtures are against Fulham. They'll play Champions League against Atletico Madrid, and then they'll be home to Crystal Palace, Brighton, and Burnley, so they can actually beat.
It's not about
Crystal Palace.
we can stay. It's not about Arsenal staying on top of the table at this moment. That has never. For me, I even want them to come down to second, so that it will not. Yes,
they can be complacent too.
Because
Arsenal might not even lose.
I need them to be complacent like tomorrow.
it's not tomorrow thing. It's not. See, Arsenal has a way of staying on top of the table all through the season.
When it matters.
They will stay
5
on
matches
top.
to go.
They will even have. You will see the 4 points behind, and the team that is chasing them, Liverpool may be behind them with 2 or 3 points, and the gap is not. But when it matters, when it has gotten to 5 matches remaining or 10 matches remaining, you see
draws.
Saka injury,
draws.
Odegaard injury,
players, even if they are still with their compact team,
Saliba
draws.
injury. Now you start seeing a team like Aston Villa from nowhere, Watkins.
Okay, let me now you have squad depth. I'm not sure those injuries will bother you now.
Okay, you have Bucharest now.
Yeah, we have squad depth. Yes, fine. We have squad depth currently. There is a good squad depth. But
Calm down now. What will be your split?
Don't you? I think
it's not. This thing is not just about squad depth. I think it's not, because at some point I was like, what is the problem? Is it that they sway for us?
I want to ask you a question. Do you genuinely, inside your heart of hearts, feel Arsenal will win the league?
This time around, let's be honest, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from it's a must, it's mandatory,
No,
it's by force.
No, it's not general. We're not talking about general.
Is it yes or no?
Yes,
or no?
they have.
Do you
to.
think Arsenal will win the league?
They will. It's a must.
Say yes or no. Do you think Arsenal
Yes,
will win the league?
yes, Arsenal will win the league.
Pressure.
Yes, you get why? Because
Why? You have your careers now, right?
it's not about joking.
mean,
Okay, what is that one thing that made you think so?
Eh?
What is that one thing that made you think so?
There is time for everything.
Okay, the time for Arsenal has come.
Our time. There is time for everything.
The time for Arsenal has come.
Just like my president would say, Baba, no be like say, my turn. So
it's Arsenal's turn.
this is our turn. Our time is now.
I feel
As a Nigerian, as my 001 rightly said, our turn, my turn. This is Arsenal's time. This is our turn.
Loki, I feel Chelsea has better potential to win the league than Arsenal.
Nah, your own shocked me.
No.
Your own ups me. You are not even mentioning Liverpool.
Hold on.
You are saying Chelsea has a better.
See where he hang goal.
No, see, let me tell you right.
Yeah. This one hits me. Now, man, you for
pains
even
me.
call.
It pains me.
No, call man.
No, it pains me so much.
Make I stand up, go
to
out.
admit
I'm not going
this.
to talk again.
It pains me so much to admit it. When you want to talk about squad depth,
Okay.
pound for pound, player for player,
Okay.
the manager, and then there's this thing with Chelsea that.
So, squad depth now, you want to give it to
Just
Chelsea.
right.
My
Talk
God,
now.
I'm coming. Like when you want to talk about the
Talk.
manager, I'm coming.
Plan.
I'm coming. When you want to talk about the manager too.
Okay.
Maresca is somebody that is not afraid to take risks, to leave his comfort zone. Right? I feel Chelsea. It pains again. I say it pains me so much to admit this as a Man United fan. But Chelsea, for my personal view, I feel Chelsea has a better chance to win the league than Arsenal.
Now, hold up. He said squad depth, pound for pound, player for player. I had an argument with him one time. I told him that having squad depth does not equate quality. That you can take off maybe Palmer and bring in somebody like who is it?
Andres Santos is a baller.
I mean, I was going to say Bonanote from Leicester also. I don't know where he came from, but it's not the same quality. Okay, so you are playing like a top team like Man City. Yeah. And now you have to bring in another quality player. If you have to take off, I know you cannot take off Palmer in such a big game. But say something happens, because it happens in football, maybe an injury, and you have to take off Palmer. Can Bonanote fill in the big gap that Palmer is going to be leaving on that pitch?
Do you know what makes a player turn up? The manager. Mourinho once said one time that he told when he left Chelsea and he went to Inter, he told Eto'o that he had coached Ronaldo, right? Okay. He has coached big name players, as he sees him as the world best, that he's the best player in the pitch. Eto'o went into the match as a substitute. He scored a brace. So the manager speaks to you and then tells you that, as you're going into this pitch, perform, and then you perform.
So what are you saying?
Chelsea.
Let's be realistic.
Chelsea.
So now you guys are saying Arsenal doesn't have squad depth, right? Chelsea has.
No. I'm telling you what I'm
No wahala. You are saying Arteta does not give them the right information. Arteta no dey ginger them say make they go play ball. My manager. No wahala.
Football na coach anyway.
What has Arteta won?
Over 94 years.
No wahala. I don't hear everything now.
If Chelsea,
you've given everything to Chelsea, squad depth, Chelsea, better coach, Chelsea. No wahala, leave am like that.
Arsenal will not win the league.
Thank you. Now wetin I want here, talk am again.
Arsenal will not win the league.
Repeat it.
Even if
repeatedly, just talk am again.
Arsenal might even top the league till March.
Okay, they may top the league.
After international break in March,
okay.
quote me, Arsenal will draw 4 straight matches.
All right, viewers. No wahala. No wahala. See, this is what will happen. Shebi, he has said it. Arsenal will not win the league.
I
don't follow am drag.
See you in May.
No,
we will not sit here.
I don't want follow am drag. But let me see how Arsenal will top the table and will not win the league.
Even till
Let
March.
them keep topping the table.
It's not going to be the first time. It's not going to be the first time.
Maybe just stay on top of that table.
How many times you don't top table when you no carry am?
I don't be by top.
Even if Arsenal tops the league till March, Arsenal will still not win.
This one thought say na Chelsea go win. This one thought say na Liverpool.
No, I didn't say
wahala.
I didn't say
don't want
Chelsea.
follow them drag.
I didn't say Chelsea will win the league. But I said as compared to Arsenal, Chelsea has better
chances of winning the league. No wahala.
If Chelsea tops the league,
make I see how
I
I want to
promise
go
you,
carry
if Chelsea tops the league till March, forget about it.
Make I see how
That is true. That is true.
It's on the top of the Premier League
That is
in
true.
March. Forget
I
about
want
it.
to go carry am now. You are not even rooting for your team. It means say as man you dey like
We
this.
know we are in trouble waters now. We know.
As man you dey like this, I know say I no fit carry league.
We know we are in trouble waters.
No wahala. Make
But
it
I'm
this
telling
one
you-
Liverpool. I don't even know what because
Liverpool went to
I don't.
You shock for me because I cannot have players like Isaac and
Make I tell you,
What did you say, please?
I said
your time.
Hold on.
I cannot have quality players.
Like, did you mention the
Yes, boss.
007? Did you just mention
Because
007?
That guy is going to ball for me.
I can imagine him.
Bravo.
No, I can imagine.
That guy is going to play for me.
See, just have hope. He's going to
But
ball.
Arsenal will not win the league. I promise you.
This one where you talk.
That's why I'm always telling them.
I want to tell you.
Settle
I want to
for
assure
FA Cup.
Arsenal will win this league. Not just win this league, and they will play Champions League final. Now they will I know say it go hard. That final, I don't know which way it will go.
Now this
I am
is
telling you, Arsenal will win EPL and they will play Champions League final. Watch out.
now this is a very this is
I don't want to talk again.
I mean, it's okay to dream. It's okay to dream.
this is a
It's
very
not okay to dream anything. I am telling you what will happen.
let me give a very subtle advice to Arsenal fans. It's better you settle for like FA Cup or Carabao Cup than taking your hopes very high and then you drop by May.
We will see FA Cup because Man City will not win the league. So Man City must win a trophy.
Something, yes.
So Man City might win the FA Cup.
I don't want to talk. I don't drink
Arsenal-
when I drink finish.
Arsenal will be.
No wahala.
But
I don't
Arsenal will be title contenders till
See.
May.
I don't want to follow
But
that
they will
track.
still not win the league.
Title pretenders.
See, you get where you get. You go just see. You see the people where they around you. You go feel say they all of them are enemy of progress. How you go carry Arsenal fan come put for where Manchester United fan dey see Liverpool dey you come dey the middle. What are you expecting?
What have you won?
What have you won?
What are you expecting?
This is
They will keep saying these things.
20 Premier
See
League.
my hands.
20 Premier League. 20 Premier Leagues. You're in between
So-
20 Premier Leagues.
So see,
You're between Champions League holders. What have you won?
no wahala. Make una see you guys can say
A
all
minute
that.
to go. A minute to go.
You guys can say everything.
Yeah.
You guys can say all you have to say, but like I said, Arsenal will shock you guys this time around.
Chelsea has better
Definitely.
chances, I promise you.
You say Chelsea has better chances, but
Yes.
this is where we call it a wrap.
Well,
Look, for
Liverpool.
saying that Arsenal will not win the league,
Liverpool with
We are
Liverpool
calling
with
it
Flower Vets has the best chance.
we are calling it a wrap on this show.
I see
Guys,
issues when you're calling 007.
let's get your reactions and thoughts in the comment section.
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
calling it a wrap. Let me show them that I'm the boss of this show. It's my show.
Subscribe, like, and share, guys. Thank you very much.
Keep it up down here. Nowhere.
Football banter.